Imagine waking up one morning and realizing Earth is no longer your home, just a distant blue dot hanging silently in the sky. You are not visiting Mars, not running experiments, not counting days until return. You live here now. Every decision you make and every breath you take depends on a planet that never wanted you. Mars looks quiet, beautiful, even peaceful from a distance. There's no breathable air, no protective atmosphere, no magnetic shield, and no forgiveness for mistakes. So why do we keep asking the same question? Could humans live on Mars? The reason is simple. Mars feels familiar in ways no other planet does. It has mountains, valleys, seasons, ice caps, and a day almost the same length as ours. Your body would wake and sleep naturally without fighting the clock, something astronauts in orbit constantly struggle with. Mars even has gravity, weak but present, pulling you down enough to walk, build, and feel anchored. That alone makes it feel possible, almost reasonable compared to floating forever in space. Then there's water. Not rivers or oceans, but vast reserves of ice hidden beneath the surface, locked away like buried treasure. Water means survival. It means drinking, growing food, producing oxygen, and making fuel to leave if you must. On paper, Mars looks like a planet humans could survive on with enough technology and planning. We already know how to land there. We know how to recycle air, water, and waste. We know how to grow plants without soil under artificial light inside sealed environments. With enough engineering, humans could build habitats, bury them for protection, and survive inside fragile bubbles of life. But surviving is not the same as living. Mars is not a passive world waiting for settlers. It actively works against human survival every second of every day. The atmosphere is 95% carbon dioxide and less than 1% of Earth's pressure. Without a pressurized suit, you would lose consciousness in seconds. The cold is relentless. Average temperatures hover around minus 60 degrees Celsius, freezing exposed skin almost instantly. At night, conditions become even harsher, pushing materials, machines, and human endurance to their limits. Then there's radiation. Mars has no global magnetic field to protect life. Radiation passes through the thin atmosphere, through habitats, and through human bodies. Over time, it damages DNA, raises cancer risk, and quietly shortens lifespans. Even when you don't notice it, it is always there. Mars dust creates another invisible threat. It is fine, toxic, and electrically charged. It sticks to everything, creeps into joints and lungs, and slowly destroys machines. On Mars, dust is not dirt, it is an enemy. And when something goes wrong, there is no rescue. Earth is months away. If a critical system fails, the people on Mars must fix it themselves or face the consequences. Every system must work perfectly, all the time. There are no second chances. The psychological challenge may be even harder. Living on Mars means isolation humanity has never truly experienced. No open air, no real sky, no wind, no rain. Every sound is artificial, every environment controlled. You cannot simply leave. Mars would not be a new Earth. It would be a pressure cooker, a place where cooperation is survival, conflict is dangerous, and mental health matters as much as engineering. So is it possible? Yes, humans could survive on Mars with extreme planning, advanced technology, and constant maintenance, but the cost would be enormous. Every breath would be earned. Every day would remind you that you do not belong. Mars would test not just our technology, but our patience, resilience, and ability to live together under stress. And that's the real reason we keep asking this question. Mars is not about escaping Earth, it's about understanding ourselves. If humans can survive on Mars, we learn how to protect fragile systems and manage limited resources. Those lessons matter far more on Earth than they ever will on Mars. Because if we cannot learn to live sustainably on a dead planet, we may fail to protect the living one we already have. Mars is not a new home. It is a mirror, and what we see there may decide our future.